Hey y'all, how you doing? I am Fran. This is Whole Heart Heritage Homestead. Hopefully I will make it through this video. I have tried to do it several times and I keep getting interrupted. Our neighbor's dog across the way is barking and it causes my dogs to bark, and of course they always think that they have to be where I am no matter where I am, so they're out here. If they start barking this time, I'm gonna go with it, y'all. Please forgive me, excuse them. I'm doing the best that I can. I was interrupted by UPS and they had a cow on that one. So anyway, let's get into the video, all right? Okay, so today I am talking to you about Russian Comfrey Bocking number 14. That is the plants that I have. From my understanding, there are several species of the Russian Comfrey. I do know that there is a number 4, and then of course there's this number 14, so there's probably several up to number 14 at least. I don't know. I've never really researched it, so I don't know. But this is what I have, and this is what a lot of people have. And I have had mine in a pot since probably April of 2017. I never really did anything with it. I almost killed it several times, but I did water it, and that's pretty much all I did was keep it watered. Since it had been in the pot since 2017, I figured that it was time to try to do something with it. Plus, I want some more plants, and I want to be able to offer some plants too. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and try to make some more plants. I wasn't exactly sure how to exactly do the root propagation. I knew that you could cut it up. I figured that it needed some roots on it. But I talked to a lady that's actually a grower that grows it pretty well, and she told me that all you need to do is take your pieces and cut them up into 1-inch pieces, and they don't necessarily have to have roots. She said just cut up healthy roots to 1-inch pieces, and sometimes even smaller works if they have a root. But she said she liked to do 1-inch pieces, and then she will take those and put them in soil and get more plants. And like I said, here we go again. Hush, Gizzy, enough. So, sorry about the interruption. Anyway, I took my plant out of the pot that it was in. I washed the roots off really well, got them clean, no soil on them whatsoever, and I am taking the pieces. Here's one piece, and you see that it's healthy. It's still tender, so that should make a couple of plants right there. I don't know, the end of it doesn't look too great, so I might not use the end. But anyway, I am taking them and I'm cutting them up into 1-inch pieces, and here is a really nice looking piece. It's got a lot of roots on it, and that definitely will make another plant for me. And the mother plant, I separated it into pieces, and here's one. So these are actually roots, but this stuff up here, that stuff, you see, I am taking all the cruddy stuff off, and if there's any damaged root, damaged roots, if there's damaged roots on it, I've been taking that off too. And if there's damaged leaves or broken leaves or anything like that, or any leaves that have any spots or anything that doesn't look healthy, I am taking those off. You may not have to, but I want to make sure that mine are healthy from the start, and that I am getting good root stock and good plant stock to make sure I get good healthy plants. Anyway, this is one that I did yesterday because I did this video yesterday, but my lighting was off and the wind was blowing, so the sound was bad, so I'm redoing just the portion of the comfrey. But anyway, as you can see, this one is really in good health and it looks really good. And I know it's a little bit droopy, but that's because it just got potted up yesterday. And because I had it sitting out here, I didn't realize that it was also sitting in the sun. That's another thing. When you pot up new plants, or you dig it up or repot it from a pot that it was in and separate it, divide it out, make sure that you take it and put it in a shady spot for a few days, and then gradually start taking it back out into the sun if it's a full sun plant. Even if it's a full sun plant, if you don't give it some shade, it needs time to recover. So you may end up losing your plants if you just try to take them straight from repotting. Even if you dig them up out of the ground or take them from a pot and try to repot them, if you try to stick them right straight into full sun without any kind of shade, you're probably going to lose your plant. That goes for almost anything, even vegetables that you're planting in the spring or fall. If they've been somewhere in a pot and you take them and directly put them out like early morning and they get full sun, you may end up losing them. So just make sure you keep that in mind when you repot or transplant anything. It's going to need a little bit of shade. And if you're wondering what you're going to do in a garden for shade, I take pots and put them over them for a few days, especially in the hottest part of the day. Like if it's like May or something like that, and the weather has already gotten really hot, I will take a pot and put over it during the hottest part of the day, and then I will take it off at night and then put it back on during the hottest part of the day and water it well, and then it'll be good for 3 or 4 days depending on the plant. If you notice that it's drooping, put it back in the shade. If it's in a pot, you can just keep it in the shade for a few days, gradually bring it out. And if you notice that it's wilting or anything like that, give it some more shade. Just let it acclimate back to the pot that it's in, and being out in the sun, it takes time for it to get back to where it was to start with. You don't want to lose your plants. But anyway, that's it for today on the comfrey, and I hope that you like this video, and I hope that you learned something if you didn't know already. And if you have any comments, please leave them below. I'll try to answer them best I can. And if you would like my video, that would be great. If you would share it, that would be wonderful. I'd appreciate it. And if you like what I'm talking about, please subscribe. Y'all have a great day. I'm Fran with Whole Heart Heritage Homestead. Catch you later. Bye.